Right, recording.
Awesome, thank you. If everybody could mute themselves, that would be really fantastic. Let me see if I can. Oh, Rebecca, can you mute everyone for me? Because I can't do it because I'm not the host. If you could mute everyone but me, that would be great. I'm actually desperate for a wee, so I'm not going right now. I just on my calls. So I have so much to share with you, but also this is going to be a very active call. I really want you to all play full out. We could sit here and I could, hi Habiba, lovely of you to join us. We could sit here and I could just give a motivational speech to you all, and I could do that. But I actually would much rather get you all involved, and I'd much rather have everybody play out, because remember, this isn't about me, this is about all of you. So I went to church this morning and I took so many notes from the speech that I did, and I realized that actually maybe why I like going to church so much is because it gives me so much inspiration, because I hear these stories about stuff and it just inspires me, and I think, oh, we could do that in business, So I have lots of notes and lots of translations, and I'm not going to read the Bible to you all before anybody goes, oh my God, why is she going to church and what have I joined? I'm not going to do that. But I had learned a lot that gave me so many good ideas, and I thought, oh my God, we could do this, we could do that. And actually most of it isn't even a note from church, like what they said, it's just the ideas that it was giving me. And also, like, very similar to what I suppose whoever came to Birmingham conference experienced. I don't know if any of you felt like that, but I felt like I was constantly getting brainwaves and stuff, and I was constantly being like, oh yeah, I could talk about that, I could talk about this, talk about that, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I am trying to find my other notes that I've written down. I can't find them, so maybe I'll do them when everybody's doing an action thing. So there was something that they were saying earlier, and it was this concept of like always being evergreen. Actually, before I go into this, because I'm aware we're only going to have about 30 minutes. Before I go into the call, I really want to give it, Jesse's not even on the call, which is really annoying, because I just want to give her a round of applause, really. Like, big up to Jessie this week. She has busted her ass. She's got 2 new team members this week, and they're both on the gold package. Daryl, I signed up today with her, and Habibi, who joined earlier in the week, like only about 3 days ago. And they both came to our Sunday filming promotion that we did on Sunday. So I'm so proud of you, Jessie. She has probably won, unless Netta does some magic tonight, which I really feel like she could. I'm so proud of you too, Netta, but both of you, Jessie and Netta, for really kicking ass this week. You've really done both so amazingly. Our team has 5 new team members in it this week, which is awesome. I would love us to double it this week and get at least 10 new team members in the week. I still have that goal of us hitting 50 new team members this month, and I really believe that we can all do that. Why not? Like, really, why would we not try and do that? Like, let's not be selfish and keep this opportunity to ourselves, but go and show everybody else this. So I have to say a really massive well done to Jessie, because I reckon she's probably going to win this incentive from Lauren. Netta, I think, might be winning it too. Am I right in saying this, Netta? She's actually with her friend right now that is thinking of joining the business. So very warm welcome, Savvy, to your future team. I'm going to say future team. I've got a good feeling about you. And me and Savvy and Netta have been talking on a 3-way chat on WhatsApp. If you're not using me for 3-way chats, then really you've got to be asking yourself why not, because they work so well. Like, Netta's very good at plugging me into the WhatsApp groups all the time. She's going, can I do this? Can I do that? I'm like, yeah, sure. And some of them are on Facebook, so I'm really sorry, Netta. Some of them are on Facebook and they get lost in all my other madness. And she has to message me and go, can you message Tuffy back on Facebook? I'm like, yeah, sure. But, Netta's done amazingly. She's got international business. She has customers in Australia, which is awesome. And she's just really got off her ass and gone and done the do. Like, that's all it is. His business is very simple. Don't complicate it. Like, she's just go and do the do. Stay teachable, get into action, and have lots of passion. You'll notice that I've put that on the end of the email that I'm all sending to you. And that is the 3 things. If you do those 3 things, then you can be successful in this. But you've really got to get off your ass and do it, Like I was saying to the girls today, I met up with Jessie, Habiba, and Neftali for like an afternoon session at the May Deli near Bond Street in London, which is so nice. If anyone ever comes to London, we have to go there. And I was just sat there, and obviously I signed up Daryl, and then he left early, and me and the girls just sat and hunkered down and did work, and it was great. Like, sometimes we weren't even talking. It was like a nice, peaceful, like, silence, but it was great to be in that you know, that space with each other and be able to ask each other questions so quickly. I'm really sorry to say that to the rest of you all that can't come because you don't live in London. I feel like I don't mean to rub it into you at all. Like, I feel really sorry for Rebecca every time I mention it. I'm like, sorry. But it's great that we get to connect and we get to do that. And obviously, on the 15th and 16th of April, sorry, the 15th of April, Saturday, I really would like us all to make the effort and go to Birmingham. I'd really like us to all have a day in Birmingham together. I'm actually probably going to go down on Friday night because that's when Rebecca's going to get there, and we're going to have a night in Birmingham. And then on the 15th, on the Saturday, I'd just really love us to have like a team day together, like just, you know, building relationships and just getting to know each other, because some of you have never even met. So please put that in your diary and please make that happen if you can. Do whatever it takes to make that happen. If you have people that you want to come with you that aren't in the team yet, then do invite them. Like, I think them seeing the team spirit, you know, we've had 3 people join from coming to our Sunday filming event last week, which was not an event to do with business or products or anything. It was just a filming event that I was doing for the new Model Me material that we're putting together, which is actually where I'm at right now, my friend Adil. And we're doing the filming, we're doing the editing. We've both been sat here about an hour and a half, haven't done any editing yet. Adil talks as much as I do. I really think we, you know, this is just you know, the 15th of April could be really magical for us all to just kind of sit and chill. We could go bowling, we can whatever, we can go for food. I don't really mind. I haven't really thought about it, but I just really want us to get that date in the diary. But anyway, so the team is just growing. It's growing. And I have to say a big well done to all of you. I'm so proud of everything you're all doing. All your social media is going through the roof. You're all so consistent and you're all building on it. And I love that. Whatever level you're playing at, like you know, you're a blessing no matter what to this team, whatever level you want to play at. And I'm very grateful for all of you. And I'm so pleased that it's our team that has the most people on the Team YOLO calls, you know? It's our team most of the time. And I love that. I love that it's our team that has the most people on the SC calls. And I just think it's awesome. Tomorrow night's SC call, we have Brian Marsh from Australia at 8 p.m. UK time. Please be on that call because he's the one guy that I harp on about all the time. He is the shit. He's so good. And he's so noble. He's just so good. So just definitely be on that call. Anyway, I'm going to go straight into what I want to do with you all today. And I did write some really good notes somewhere. I've lost them, but I have all my other notes instead. So, also I'm going to reset. If anyone wants to do a 10-day detox, I'm going to reset and I'm going to restart mine tomorrow because, quite frankly, I haven't been good at all. I mean, I've been good, but not as good as I should have been. So if anyone wants to join me on that, you're more than welcome. I think we should actually make a different group, a Facebook group, and hold each other accountable and post our pictures and stuff in there. And we really got to build on this and really get some stories to share with our customers, because that's what's really going to help people, A, join on Gold Package, and B, just become part of our mission. So this idea in church today gave me today, this idea that, you know, no matter what the weather, we should always be evergreen. This idea that, you know, whether it's winter or summer or spring or, you know, whatever time of year it is, we should always, you know, stay bright, I use this term bright color. I know it means it's just not the right phrase, but when I say the word evergreen, I want you to, sorry, oh my God. I want you to think of the idea that you're always a bright color in people's life, like no matter what, like you're always someone that people kind of look at no matter what the weather is, and no matter whether it's raining or whether we just got voted out of Europe or whether Donald Trump just got president. No matter what, I want you to really see yourself as this beaming ray of sunshine in people's life that people go, I want to spend more time with him. I want to be around him. Because quite frankly, there's not enough positive people in the world. And we're involved in a business and a team and a community of people that just want to lift each other up, right? So why would we not want to be that in other people's lives too? So that's kind of the first point I wanted to make. And also, I really want you to just be really proud of what we're part of, be really fearless of what we're part of. We're part of a company that really, you know, wants to change and inspire people to live healthier in the world. Like, we're really part of a company that has put a lot of dedication, a lot of time, and a lot of money into doing scientific research to see how good our product is and how we compare to other things. And, you know, we're really part of something. We give free products to children. Like, how many other companies do you know in the world that do that? So I really think, you know, let's really show up in our business by being the best that we can be in our health, by being the best that we can be in our attitude, in our emotions, in the way that we bring ourselves across to people. Let's really be proud of who we are. Let's really be fearless in when we talk about, you know, Juice Plus or Model Me or whatever your angle is. Let's be really proud of it, and don't be ashamed of it, because you're part of a team and a community of people that really just want to, you know, really make a positive impact. So I really think, you know, let's all just be really proud of ourselves. Like, be proud in that sense. Don't hide it, because talking from experience, you know, I used to hide it for a year. I think I really used to hide what I really believed in. And there is just, you know, people really seek confidence. So, like, people really like it when they find a confident person that isn't an arrogant cow. So I really want you to, you know, just scribbles I've written from this morning is be really personal with people, be really relatable. You know, as a world, I think people are really hungry to connect. Look at how many social media platforms there are now. You know, there's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, like LinkedIn, there's Vibe, there's Vine, there's, oh my gosh, Bumble BFF, which is a brilliant dating app that you can use to find girlfriend, like friends on there that are girls, like in your same city. It's brilliant. I'm speaking to so many beautiful, really nice girls from there. One of them I found out is actually bisexual, so that's quite an interesting story. But yeah, so who knows? And actually, one of them I found out today is actually, she told me, she's like, oh, I used to do, sorry, I'm totally sidetracking, but it's so funny, I think it'll make you all laugh. She said to me, she goes, oh, I used to do modeling in Ibiza. And I'm like, oh, great, did you? What kind of modeling? She said to me, what kind of modeling? I told her, you know, editorial, catwalk, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, oh, great, I used to do adult modeling. And I'm like, what's adult modeling? And she goes, oh, like porn? And I'm like, no way. Why would you admit this to someone you just met? Number one, like on WhatsApp. Why would you admit that to someone? Secondly, like, what? Why would you ever do that? So anyway, you meet some very funny people in the world. And it's like, I'll tell you about another guy I met later on, because that's funny too. But, you know, really, you know, we're so hungry to connect in this world that, like, kind of just realize that, like we're all very hungry to connect, but also people are really looking for realness. They're really not looking for you know, that fake people in the world anymore. People really love when you're real. That's why sometimes I'll do videos on Facebook with me, you know, makeup on, acting like an absolute lunatic, because I want people to see that I'm real and that I'm relatable, and I am a bit scatterbrained sometimes, and that's fine. Like, it's totally cool. And also, kind of, don't be, I've said this before, but don't be scared of being vulnerable. Like, being emotional is a good thing sometimes. It just means you're relatable. What else did I want to say? Make a decision, like really making the decision right here, right now. Like, what action? This is actually an exercise I want you all to do. I want you to just spend like 1 minute. I'm going to go to the toilet. I want you to spend 1 minute writing down now kind of what action you're willing to take to really get the goals that you sent to me at the beginning of this month, or, you know, whenever you join the business. Like, what goals did you set for yourself, and really what action are you really willing to take to get there? Like, it could be like, for me, I'm thinking about, okay, so I want to have 50 new team members in our team this month. That's what I really want for the team. I could say that for myself, like, oh, I want to have 50 new team members, but it's not about me. I don't want to just revel in that. I want to see, you know, Netta sign up 10 more girls, but, you know, mums. I can really see that Netta is going to have this really powerful, like, women mum entrepreneurs that are just going to, like, kick ass and, like, be able to pick their kids up from school, take their kids to school in the morning, have the kids all weekend. Like, how amazing is that because of Netta, all these other mums are going to be able to turn around to her and be like, you know what, because of you, I get to do this to my kid. I never miss their first walk. I never miss their first words. No, nanny never had to look after them on the weekend. Isn't that amazing that she's, like, decided that she's going to be that woman for people? I just think that's awesome. And I think, you know, I could sign up 10 more mums, but it's much more powerful watching someone like Netta, who is a mum, go and sign up. You know, we say go and work with your niche. So, of course, I've ended up signing up more models and actors and people in the creative industry because that's my niche. Doesn't mean that you can't do that. Like, Netta's not even in my front line. Her husband, who was a model, me and him connected, he joined the business, and then he introduced me to his wife. And I messaged him the other day, I'm like, your wife is wicked. I'm so glad you introduced me to her. Like, she's so much fun. And he's like, oh, I'm so glad I knew you get on, la, la, la. And I'm like, yeah. And it's great because that's the power of building a team. Like, you can always find other people that they connect with. Just because she's not in my front line doesn't mean I'm not going to work with her. So I really just want you to all spend a minute, like, whatever your goal is, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to achieve, what are you really willing to do? What action are you really willing to take? Is it, are you going to get up early in the morning? Are you going to go to bed an hour later? Are you going to spend 50 minutes on your lunch break, you know, reconnecting with old friends? Are you going to really spend time thinking on your niche and going, oh, you know what, that's the market I want to go on? What action are you really willing to take to really take you to the next level? And I'd really like, maybe comment when you know. I'm going to go for a wee and then I'll be right back. Okay, guys, time's up. I don't know how long it was. Anyone want to share? Anyone want to write in the comment what you're really willing to do? Maybe I'm going to carry on talking, and if you want to comment and share, or if you're struggling with that question, if you don't know, then please be open with that as well, because I'd like to be able to help you take that. Let me think. So I really want you to kind of just like think of, let me look at my notes. So this was something this is another idea that I took from today, that we're talking about how people that are Christians say they are a child of God, right? And they were saying how, you know, being a parent, like, to me, the way I interpreted that is, how can I be a parent to my team? You know, how can I really love on them and look after them and really look at them like they're you're my children, but also how can I inspire you and motivate you and push you and put you in the right thing, you know? But also, this isn't about me and how I can teach you that. This is about me making sure that you guys are parents to your future team, in the sense that you inspire them in a way that's going to, you know, make them think, oh, I could do that, or I could be that, or why haven't I tried that? Because it's all good and fine focusing on yourself, but I don't want any of you to focus on yourself. Let me do that. Let me worry about you and your needs, because that's my job. But what I want you guys to do is really think about who you want to help. Whose life do you want to change? Who do you want to inspire? Like, who are the 10 people that you would really love to work with, that you love to the core, that you would really love to make a difference in their health? You know, who would that be for you? And then, you know, in terms of their needs, think about their needs and that inspire you. For me, I'll worry about your needs, like, because when you worry about, you know, when you think about how you can, in this business, it's beautiful, because if you help everybody get everything that they want, you will naturally get everything that you want. That's how this business works. So don't worry about yourself. Don't worry about, you know, you and your goals and your dreams and when you're going to be an NMD. Worry about when you're going to help other people get to NMD. So, like, for example, my mum, thank you, Rebecca. My mum, I know, will focus on getting all of us to NMD, because then that will naturally get her to NMD, right? If she still grows other legs and other teams, etc. And it's the same with me. Like, I'm not just going to focus on Rebecca getting NMD. I'm going to focus on Rebecca and Netta and Jessie and Agnes and Asia, like, and all you guys, like, really getting NMD. Like, I'm not just going to focus on, like, Rianne, for example, because I want to focus on everyone. You've got to grow a really wide, strong business, like Cheryl Cortese and Lauren Slocum always say, you know, always go wide. So today, what I did, I just wanted to talk about a sacrifice that I made this morning. Like, I knew it was going to take me a long time to get to church this morning, but I really wanted to go, because I really have found a church that isn't preachy at all, which I've been looking for, I suppose. I really like going to a church space because it really helps me find peace. I don't really find much peace in my life otherwise. You know, my life is very crazy and I don't get to stop, and I love my life like this. I designed this life. I'm not moaning about it, but I'm saying it's very important to take time out and get space, etc. And yesterday I had a really nice chilled day off, and it was really glorious, and I just got to take my head away from things, which is really important. Please make sure you will do that at least once a week. But also, what was really amazing is that the one place I find peace is church. So wherever it is that you find peace, whatever you do, like, do that at least once a week. Try and do that. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Rianne. I'm going to read these after. You know, so for me today, I made the commitment. I was like, I'm going to go to church. I went to bed so late because I was unpacking more of my stuff. I had about 4.5 hours sleep as well. Story of my life. And it took me 2 hours to get to church this morning. 2 hours to get from where I live in London, which is so bloody far away, I feel. It's not actually that far away. I'm just being a moaning Myrtle. And it took me 2 hours to get there, and I could have given up after my first 40-minute walk. I could have just walked back. But I met this really nice guy in a coffee shop who we've actually connected with on WhatsApp. He's already messaged me, and he's like, wow, it was really nice to meet someone so positive. And I want to be, like, I'm so glad I had the 40-minute walk because I would have never met him, you know? And, you know, I really just want to, like, going back to the question I just asked you, this is the connection I wanted to make, was what sacrifices are you really willing to take? Like, for me, I sacrificed 2 hours of my morning. And my auntie Britt, who's listening to the call, just messaged me saying, going to go and find you some people. That's the kind of person that you want in your life. You know, if it's not for them, like, who can you help? Like, it's not for you, like, who can, if your sisters or your brothers or anyone that you've asked don't want to join this business and don't want to be on this journey with you, then who do they know that you can help? Like, ask that question. So, well, you know, what sacrifices are you really willing to take? What decision are you really willing to take your life or your business or you to the next level? And for me, I know how amazing I feel when I'm at church, and I know the lessons that I learn, and I know how great it is being in that community, in that environment. And like, it was great. I had such a good morning. I met some really cool people, and I really love that church. Like, I really love it. So I'm going to make it a commitment that I go to that church every Sunday, even if it takes me 2 hours. So, you know, that's just really something I wanted to really discuss with you. Like, and I had team training after, and I went training, like, working out with Daryl, our new team member anyway. So it was all good. Like, I made it work. And I really, there's this, okay, there is one scripture from the Bible, if I'm okay to read this to you, because this really opened my eyes a little bit, funny because of what it says. But there was one thing they said this morning where they said, we were talking about open your eyes, look at the fields, they are ripe for harvest. That's it in a very simplified version. And they were saying how when people were moaning, blah, 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 like, I think it was, I don't know, someone turned around, maybe Jesus turned around and said, look, open your eyes, look at the fields, they're ripe for harvest. This is what I want to say to you all. My auntie's messaging me going, can I have some leaflets? You know, really open your eyes. There's a lot of people out there that need your help. There's a lot of people in your life that all of you have on your hot market list of people that you really love and care about, that you want to help, you haven't messaged yet, or perhaps you haven't tried hard enough to talk to. And there's a lot of people out there that need your help. Open your eyes and you will find them. Like, really, it's not difficult. This business is very simple. You just actually have to do the do. And I just want to say to you all, like, there's really a time for everything. This was something I learned today as well. There's really a time to build. Now is the time to build. You know, let's build for conference in Liverpool. Let's build for our event in April, where we're all going to meet up in Birmingham. Let's build to really be, you know, why can't we be the strongest UK team that Team YOLO has ever seen? Is anyone up for doing that? Because I'm well up for doing that. So why can't we be that team? Why can't we turn around to Lauren and be like, yeah, so we're part of the strong, like, we're Team YOLO in England. Like, wouldn't that be cool to be like, that because of us, like, I was part of that movement. In a year's time, you know, we decided as a team that we were going to get 50 team members, and we were going to build hard, and we were going to really rock it. Imagine if we got 50 team members this month, we could double it and get 100 in April. Wouldn't that be awesome? And think about how many people we could have in Liverpool. Think about how many, like, Rebecca, you went to conference, you know exactly how you felt at conference. How many people would you like to sit to conference and have that feeling with you? You know? So she's going to dive right in and she's typing. I love that. And I love this. I have that. You have to cut the call. Are you signing Savvy up? Netta, tell me on WhatsApp. I think Netta's going to sign her up. She's signing her up, guys. Amazing. Awesome, Savvy. We'll organise a three-way welcome call for you tomorrow. Netta, message me if you don't know how to, if you need help or anything. But thanks so much for joining our call. Oh, welcome to our team. That's just awesome, guys. Netta's well in for the running for this incentive from Lauren too. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. There's a phrase I've loved forever, which is, if you're going through hell, keep going. And today I heard this phrase, if you're going through hell, walk quickly, which really made me laugh. I think that's really funny because we all have shit in our life. We all go through bad stuff. But if you're just going through it, just walk quicker, go faster, like get through it as quick as you can and just deal with it. I think what we all need to do is really, you know, be patient, invest in yourself, invest in your relationships, invest in time in your business. Like, be really patient with this business, but also just don't stop grafting if it's what you really believe in. Don't hold on. This is just, sorry, again, scribbles, it might seem all over the place, but there's just a lot of things that kind of clicked for me today. You know, don't hold on. It's okay to just forgive someone and just, you know, end things well with people. Don't, you know, I'm so surprised at how okay I am after my 4-year relationship broke up, but quite frankly, I just feel so liberated. I feel so free and it's great. And I'm like, oh my God, this newfound freedom, it's great. And it's not because I'm single, I'm a hussy. It's because I just want to like be on my own and not like do what I want to do whenever I want. I've pretty much booked up every weekend until the end of April. And I'm like, how has that happened? If I had a boyfriend, that would not have happened because I would not have been able to book my time like that. And instead, my business and my career is going through the roof now. I'm single. It's so good. I'm not saying you can't have a partner that will support you. I'm just saying this for me, it's how it's working. And if you're tired right now and you're worn out right now, then you just please just hold on, hang in tight there. Like, you will reap the benefits if you hang in tight. Don't give up. You know, quitters don't. What was it? Winners don't quit, and quitters never win. So just don't quit. Just keep on going, whatever it is that you're going through. You know, plan, but don't plan too much. You know, just get into action. Don't think about it too much. Just get into action and just do what you need to do. Always take time for rest. Work hard. And just, you know, prepare for what's to come, because when the success comes, it just comes very quickly. And you don't know what's going to happen, and you could end up with like people in your, like, I've ended up very quickly with a lot of people in my team, and I'm like, oh my God, like, where do I start? But I don't need to worry about it because I know that, you know, not everyone's going to want to go at the pace that I want to, that I want to go. Another question I want to ask you all very quickly before we finish the call is, if you could have anything in 5 years' time, what would you have? What would you see? Like, if you could visualize that right now, if you could have anything in 5 years, what would it be? Like, it's really important to have a 3 to 5 year plan in this business. Don't just sit and think what you want in 5 weeks or 5 days or 5 months. A 3 to 5 year plan. Really think hard about what it is that you would like to have achieved in 5 years. You know, for me, like, I wrote a new goal down today. Jessie said, wouldn't it be cool if we all went on a holiday together, like an exotic holiday? I said, and I kind of turned around and I wrote it down, and then I looked at her and I said, wouldn't it be cool if I made that commitment that every NMD that we get in the team, that I take them on holiday, either on their own or with their holiday, or I take them with me and we go on holiday together? Like, wouldn't that be cool? So now that's one of my goals, that every NMD in the team, I'm going to take them on a really exotic holiday and they get to pick where we go. Like, isn't that cool that I get to say that? It's cool me going on holiday, but it's much cooler knowing that because of you got to let someone else go on holiday. Thanks, Rebecca. So another thing I really learned from today is they were saying about how kids grow up so quickly. And the lesson I taught from that is help people spend more time with their kids. And that is through doing this business at home. Like, help kids grow up really quickly. My mum could probably vouch for that because she's had 4 kids and one of them is now 15 going on 25. And my mum could probably definitely say that it doesn't feel like she's had, maybe she probably would say actually, 29 years of kids. But it probably also has flown by for her, I imagine. And, you know, now, like, the life that I live is very fast paced. It's very quickly. It feels like, you know, it feels like a very long time ago that I lived at home. I can't say it felt like, my mum might say it felt like yesterday, but for me, I feel like I've done so much in my life that it doesn't feel like I moved out yesterday. I feel like I've moved out a long, long time ago at home. And from that, you know, I really just think we've really got to help other people, really, really empower other people to really take control if they want, if that's what they want to do. Personally, for me, like, I don't know if any mums are right or wrong, but personally for me, to spend all day with my kids, I think would drive me up the bloody wall. But I'm not a mum yet, so I can't say that or make that comment, but I personally would not want that. But that is obviously not something I'm going to say to future team members that want to be a stay-at-home mum. But I think that's just, I'm not a mum yet. I can't really make that comment. One of the final things I want to leave you is really, I've got a few actions that I want to set you all, but also when you're feeling rubbish, go and empower somebody else, go and encourage someone else, go and make someone else feel good about themselves, because that one step forward, will really help you feel better and really give you a recovery. I can speak for myself. When I was pretty much like, I don't know how to call what happened to me in Milan. I don't know, broken, throwing bricks at, what do I call what happened to me in Milan? But, having the team that I had and the customers that I had really got me through those really hard days. And really what I want to say to you all is, like, just put one step forward, even when you're feeling blind, when you're feeling like you don't know what's coming, you don't know what's next. Like, just the worst thing that can happen if you don't take that step, and in 10 years time, nothing in your life has changed, right? So sometimes you have to go when you don't even see anything in the future, when you don't even know what's going to happen next, and you don't even know, and you haven't planned, and you're like, oh my God, I'm shitting myself for our event in 2 weeks' time. I haven't even got a freaking venue, because the venue I wanted is now turned around and it's not big enough for us. And I've now made the Facebook event. I've now invited 154 people personally, and I'm like, better make sure I got a venue. And that's scary to me, but I also needed to just get out there and do it. Otherwise I never would have done it, and it never would have happened. So the actions that I really want to set for you all is on Sundays when we do the team training. As the team grows, I'm thinking of zooming in, everybody in. So like Rebecca, you can zoom in from Leeds, and we can invite other team members from all over the world to come and zoom in and do team training. When that starts to happen, I'll probably hire out a room, and we'll all bring food and have like a cute little picnic inside. Who knows? I haven't thought of the logistics, but it's something I'd really like to do. And also I'd like us to invite prospects to that too. Like, if you're someone that lives in London, bring a mate with you. The second thing, a team action, is I really want every single one of you to be hosting a product presentation at least, or a business presentation on a call this week or next week. And the third thing is I want you to, write your goals down daily, make it a daily action that you physically, every single day, you get a pen to paper or on your phone. I think pen to paper is more better, but my friend told me that it's really, Habiba, we're just about to get cut off, but we've recorded it, so I'll put it on the Facebook group. But pen to paper, writing down your goals down, going, I am going to be this, I am going to be that, this is going to happen in my life, because it's really, it apparently does something to another part of your brain that instigates, I don't really know, something to do with